Hey, seventh graders, there is not going to be a live Google Meet today. I have to just run to an appointment quick. I will be available by email though if you have questions. So feel free to email me. I'll also try to stay on GoGuardian for most of the time as well to answer. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to correct your Ollie, the oxygen molecule assignment, and you can click right here for the answer key. Okay. Make sure you get that submitted once you're done. Then you're going to work on the heart rate, lab, and Flipgrid. So if we click on that, this should be a fun, active assignment for today. For some reason, it's not letting me in. So that's kind of funny. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll go from Schoology. Apparently I need to fix that link so that it works for you guys, huh? So here is the heart rate lab. It will bring you to here. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a copy of the heart rate lab right here. Save that in your Science 7 folder in your Google Drive. If it could be any slower, that'd be great. All right, so the purpose of this is to show how exercise affects the cardiovascular or circulatory and respiratory systems. And we're going to be examining qualitative, which means like descriptions, observations, and quantitative, which is numerical or measuring data. So first you're going to brainstorm and list different exercises that you can do to test your heart rate. Select 2 that you plan to test. Okay, and there are some examples down here if you're not sure what to do. Then ask a question. Write out a question you are going to try to answer. And our purpose for this is to see which exercises are going to increase your heart rate the most. Okay, so write a question based on that. Then you're going to form your hypothesis. If I do this exercise and this exercise, then my heart rate will increase more with whatever exercise you think will make it increase more. Because, so why do you think it will increase it more? So if I were going to do jumping jacks and sit-ups, okay, I might say if I do sit-ups and jumping jacks exercises, then my heart rate will increase more with jumping jacks exercise because it takes a lot more physical exertion. And I know that when I do jumping jacks, I kind of get out of breath. Okay. Then you're going to choose 2 exercises to perform, and you had already listed those up at the top. Okay. You are going to list them in your quantitative data chart. Okay. Then you're going to take your resting heart rate. And if you're not sure how to count the beats per minute, click on this link and it will tell you. You're going to take your heart rate right here. Okay, so if you count for 10 seconds, so if you time for 10 seconds how many beats it is, then you can multiply it by 6, or you can count for 6 seconds how many beats it is, and then multiply by 10, okay? So you're gonna take your resting heart rate before you start, then you're gonna do the exercise for 1 minute, then take your heart rate immediately after that exercise, okay? So right after you're done, take it. Then rest for 2 minutes and take your heart rate again, okay? Then wait a couple minutes for your heart rate to go down and do the same thing for the second exercise. You're gonna write down some qualitative data or observations that you notice during each exercise. And what we're looking for is what do you notice about your heart rate and your breathing? Because we're looking at the cardiovascular and the respiratory system. So 3 pieces of qualitative data. Then you're going to make a graph, 2 graphs actually, one for each exercise. There's a link to the website to make a graph, and then there's a video tutorial on how to use that website to create your graph. So I suggest you watch that video tutorial, okay? And then you'll do a screenshot or image and put them right into this document. And then there are some conclusion questions to answer. Okay, so that is your task for today. So choosing 2 exercises and filling out this form. Okay, when you are done with it, you are going to submit it as a Google resource. Okay, and then you're gonna go to this Flipgrid and you're just going to explain what you noticed, okay? And so the steps on the flip grid, you've already done step 1, which is take your resting heart rate. You've done your 2 exercises and recorded your heart rate. So on the flip grid is just step 4. It says use the flip grid to describe what you did and how your heart rate changed. Which exercise raised your heart rate more? So you're just going to be explaining in the flip grid, okay? So heart rate lab, submit it when you're finished, and then the flip grid, all right? Please email me with questions, or I will be on GoGuardian, I'm hoping, to answer questions on there as well. All right? Have a great day, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.